everybody, Noreen here from Organized and Creative Mom. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. I've got the January 2020 1, 2, 3 layout for you today. And just in case you're thinking, well, boy, she just really squeaked it in this month, I actually purposefully held off of posting it until today, January 31st, because my scrappy friends over at Creative Life Scrapbooking and I are having a PJ party tonight. Every time we have a PJ party, we take one of the collections from Creative Memories and each of us does something different with it. So tonight we're all using the new Genuine collection. And when you visit us over at Creative Life Scrapbooking, you'll see 9 different projects using this particular collection. So I definitely wanted to share a genuine 1, 2, 3 layout with you tonight. So that's why I held off until the very end of the month. So Genuine is a beautiful collection. We're always, looking for more masculine collections. It seems that predominantly, there's feminine colors, feminine collections. So it's really refreshing to have a beautiful masculine collection that's going to work for a variety of layouts. So the papers that we've got here are quite lovely and rich and kind of based on natural elements, wood grains, that kind of thing, chevrons, stripes, also some menswear inspired fabrics like tweeds and herringbones, kind of a nice, not a paisley as much as kind of a masculine floral, let's put it that way. And then of course, one of my favorites, a plaid with some other monochromatics. So I'm actually going to be using this paper, which is kind of almost a denim blue color on one side and a fantastic herringbone on the other side in tones of blues and grays. So that's the paper that I'm going to be using. Now I'm also going to be using some of these stickers. We've actually got 2 full sheets of border stickers. And I love this sort of herringbone pattern. That would be really easy to recreate using strips of wood grain paper, but I love that. Some kind of leaf patterns. Again, this one almost looks like a zipper. Some chevrons. The black ones are chevrons. So great borders. And then a full sheet of banners and little tabs. Some great words. And I think when you see my photos, I'm going to be showing you my hubby. So of course I'm going to have to use these ones that say, handsome and dapper. So I'll be using those. There's also a package of die cut embellishments that's absolutely spectacular as well. Lots of words and icons to choose from there. And then I've already cut the one that I want down, but you can see in the Variety Mat card that there are some fantastic ideas for titles, journal boxes. I love that with the notebook paper, tabs or tags. The small journal boxes, there's that kind of herringbone or parquet sort of pattern again. I like this one with the photo corners. Some half-size journaling boxes. I think I actually might use this one. And, lots more there. And I really like these ones. These ones are kind of new, almost like a quarter size little tag. So you could cut those out and have 4 tags with different, to use in different parts of your layout. So great patterns and options available in the Variety Mat cards. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using. So if you're not familiar with my 1, 2, 3 layouts, we use 1 piece of the double-sided patterned paper, 2 pieces of cardstock for the base, and we make the whole thing with just 3 cuts. As always, I create a handout that you can download that's going to have a copy of the sketch, the cutting guide that shows how to make those 3 cuts, and then a photo of my finished sample layout along with some instructions. So I'll be sure to put the link to that down below. And just a note, it is going to take you to my new Organized and Creative Mom shop. So it'll look a little bit different, but I think you're going to really like how easy it is to download and save your products from the new shop. All right, so let me just get that out of the way here. And we're going to do the cutting guide. Oh, I should show you the cutting guide, I suppose. I forgot to have a smaller or a bigger version of it, so we're going to have to use the smaller one. But basically, we're going to cut one large 8-inch piece, and we're going to set that aside. Then, from the remaining 4 by 12 piece, we're going to cut it into two 2 by 12 pieces. Stack those two, and then cut that in half again. So we're going to end up with 4 1-inch by 12-inch strips and 1 8-inch by 12-inch rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to make my first cut at 8. Okay, and I'm going to set this whole piece aside. So now I have a 4 by 12-inch piece. I'm going to cut it in half at 2. Make sure I've got that lined up well there. So now I have two 2 by 12-inch strips. I'm going to stack them together there, and I'm going to slice down between both of them at 1 inch. Get them as even as I can and cut. Okay, so now I have the 4 1-inch by 12-inch strips and my 8 by 12-inch rectangle. And that's all the cutting we need to do. All right, so I've got my layout bases down. I'm just using white cardstock here. And I'm going to use the, I'm going to keep my strips in this sort of herringbone pattern. And I'm actually going to flip over my large 8 by 12-inch piece to the blue side. That's going to kind of go just in the middle of the left hand page. And then my border strips are going to go just below and above it. And, you know, you can center this up a little bit, but basically you're going to have 1 inch above and 1 inch below. And then the other strips are going to continue over here on this side. Okay, so that's basically how your patterned paper pieces are going to go. Now I've got some photos here, and for those of you who know me, who have seen maybe some of my other layouts, know a little bit about my family, you'll know that my husband is a motorcyclist and a real Ducati aficionado. So every year he participates in a motorcycle ride called the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. And it is a worldwide ride, happens on, I think, the last Sunday in February. Sorry, not in February, in September. And it's meant to be a fundraiser for men's prostate health, mental health, that kind of thing. And it's part of the Movember Foundation. So what's really cool about it is they all get out their classic bikes and they put on their suits and they're looking very handsome and dapper. Remember I said these stickers were going to be perfect for using. So they all, you know, get their sports coats or their suits on, get on their classic bikes, make it all shiny and new, and they all get together, and across the world, all of these dapper, distinguished gentlemen are riding their motorcycles for these for this fundraising good cause. So these are photos of my husband at the DGR in Calgary, Alberta, Canada from 2015, and I thought they would work beautifully with this menswear inspired print. Now for the title, I mentioned that I'd already cut down one of the variety mat cards I've got. Today was awesome. That's just going to go in there. And that is pretty much my layout. I think I'm going to trim down this journal box, and I'm going to use it over here so that it's a bit of a, a bit of a contrast. And then I did some punching with the new Timeless Tweed Border Maker cartridge in the dark gray. And so I'm going to play around with that and see if I want to add those border strips up along the top and maybe the bottom of my layout, or maybe I will use some of these strips as well, or instead, you know, I'll have to have a look at that and I'll play with it. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video so that you can see the full finished layout, okay? Don't forget too that when you download the handout, there will be a photo of the full finished sample layout on it as well for your reference, okay? So don't forget to go to the link below so that you can download your copy of the handout. And also we'd love you to join us over on the Creative Life Scrapbooking Facebook page so that you can see all of the ideas for using the genuine collection from Creative Memories, okay? There'll be my post there as well as 8 other fantastic ideas for using this great collection. Don't forget to hit like and comment and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Thanks very much for joining me. Take care and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.